Welcome back to OneStopTutorials.com. My name's Ali Baba, and here we are again with another funky tutorial, and this time we're going to be talking about the zoom tool. Now this is a picture of mountains near the Burma border. I go up there every 3 months to do my visa run, and I just thought it is just so beautiful up there that I'll take a picture. Now the zoom tool, we're not going to be focusing very much on this actual zoom icon down here, just because there's a lot of options, a lot of shortcuts that allow us to zoom in and out without actually clicking this button, and it also allows us to zoom in and out, and we can still have all these other tools available to us. So I'm just going to show you a few of them. Okay, one of them is if you hold down Control and then you hit plus sign on the add key on your keyboard, that will zoom you in at a front view, and then if you hold down Control and the minus take away, that will zoom you out. Okay, so it doesn't matter, even if your cursor was here, it will zoom you in to the center of the image. Okay, and once you're in there, if you wished, you could use the sliders that are provided. Okay, I'm going to show you another technique for that. Okay, so that's that one. The next one is on my mouse I have a wheel in the middle. I have my left mouse button, right mouse button, and then I have a wheel in the middle. And if you do have this, then you can simply do this one. All you have to do is point your mouse cursor to a certain area that you want to zoom into, hold down Alt, okay, and you'll see two arrows come forward, and then simply just roll forward, and that will zoom you in to that area. And then to zoom out, you just roll backwards on your mouse. So let's say I wanted to zoom into these trees over here, just zoom in, okay, and then you can zoom out. Very handy, you know, very handy indeed. Puts you in the right area that you zoom in. Okay, the next one you can do is you could hold down Control and then spacebar, and you'll see the little plus zoom tool comes up, and then you simply left click, drag, and that will zoom you into the area that you've chosen. And to zoom out, you just add to that, so Control, spacebar, and then click Alt, and that will zoom you out at a frame by frame choice. Okay, so again, that's a very handy one. Control, spacebar, I want to zoom in on these trees, and I can just get in really quickly. Okay, it's a great tool to really learn. Another one is that if you were to say your page was zoomed right out here, you could quite simply just double click on the zoom icon, and that will bring your page back to 100%. As you can see here, 100%. If you watch that, when I zoom out, it's at 16.7%, and when I double click on the zoom tool, it just brings me back to 100%. Okay, now when you're doing this, when you've zoomed in, so let's say we just zoom into anywhere, let's just say we zoom into here. If you hold down the space bar, this will automatically allow you to have the hand tool. So hold down the space bar, and this offers the hand tool, as you can see, and then you just simply click and drag to the next place that you want to go. I use this a lot, very handy indeed. You can just simply move it around. Okay, you could add wait a minute, spacebar. You could just roll with your mouse key. Once you've had the spacebar selected, you could roll your mouse up to go up and down to go down. Okay, so as you can see, if I had any tool selected, and let's say I held down Control and zoom, it doesn't matter what tool is selected, it still allows me to have that tool. So if I was on the paintbrush, I could Control plus spacebar, I could zoom in, and I'm still in control of my brush tool that I want to use. Okay, very handy indeed. So that's just a quick overview of some shortcuts for the zoom tool. Play around with them. The ones I use generally is Control plus and minus, plus the Control spacebar, where I can just zoom right in. And then another good one is that one which I told you, wherever your cursor is, hold down Alt, hold down Alt, and it will just zoom you into the area. And again, it doesn't matter what tool you're using, it'll zoom you in. Okay, so if I was on the paintbrush, and then I could just zoom in by holding down Alt, and then zoom out by holding down Alt. Okay, so again, really good to get to use these shortcuts because it allows you to keep the tools and you don't have to keep coming into the zoom, click, click, click. You know, if you did want to do it that way, then you have the tools above here. When you click on the zoom tool, you have plus and minus. So plus obviously moves you forward, minus brings you back frame by frame. Okay, and yeah, again, I very rarely use it, but play around with these settings. That's all this tutorial's about. I think the next one will be on the color picker, and then we will be on the opacity, and then we'll be on to the fun stuff. Take it easy, guys and girls. See you at the next tutorial. Please subscribe to my YouTube or check out onestoptutorials.com, and I shall catch you all later. Any questions, anything at all, please email me and I shall do my best to help. Take it easy, everyone.